go into sex without
Before you
saying
even
hello
reach
to
that
someone.
point, a man needs to exhibit other traits and qualities. Look at the music that's portrayed by black female artists. All right, what's up, guys? We're back with another episode. And today's topic comes from On the Contrary podcast, and it features Mr. Smart. And basically what he's talking about is black men, or the black father's importance, black father's importance in the household, and why listening to your man, and the effects of women not listening to the man in the relationship. So let's get into it.
Right? Because you have a financial option not to be submissive. If you don't listen, right, because you have a financial option not to be submissive, is that a problem?
Holy shit.
That when he said it the first time.
If you don't listen because you have a financial option from the government not to allow that
the
man.
government that be losing me.
But
he's saying on both ends.
It's progressive. It led from the government to that. You got your own money.
You have to.
So
What I'm
fuck
saying
you.
is this is why I say how I say it, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm giving you the context. Section 8 was a real thing. It was, if you want to take care of this kid, that black man can't be in your home. You're gonna get this check, but he can't be here.
Because if you had
Well, hold
it,
on.
they wouldn't give it to
But
you.
the government didn't require the white farmer wife to remove her husband, and she got subsidy from the
Got the
government.
grants.
Mm-hmm.
So the white man was allowed to stay in the home when the
Or they
white
build.
farmer wife got government assistance, but the black man had to leave the home when the
For her
black
to be
woman got
eligible.
assistance.
And they put them
Hold
all
on.
together,
Now,
yeah.
fast forward to today, okay? We deal with all types of discrimination as black men in terms of getting apartments, getting cars, getting loans, getting things in our name. It's way harder for a masculine, heterosexual black man to scale the corporate ladder than it is for a homosexual black man
That's true.
But yeah.
to scale. And this is by design. So when we understand the strategy of the colonizer, the strategy of the oppressor, then we can defend against it, right? I'm not here to pass judgment on a black woman. However, I'm aware how she is utilized in this race war. I'm not here to pass judgment on a black man. I'm aware of his lack of awareness and his lack of receiving provision from God is why he's in that position. So I'm here to give the information to change the positions, and it's by choice whether you receive it or not.
You got that right?
Yeah.
You got that one, or you
No,
got to break it down again?
that was yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so
It's a lot, but yeah.
no, I understand. So
That's why we got clips and reels and TikTok and shit.
they-
Take that
they
clip.
get it.
Oh, viral.
They go crazy.
yeah,
with it.
yeah.
for sure.
Yeah, it's
for
okay.
Sure. So now that we're here, right? Would you say a successful black man, right, and a successful black woman, even though you're not passing judgment, I understand that, would the right thing to do, following the letter of God and the direction, would be to give that black man the power, the financial, if he has his own, right? And she has her own, would it be to let him lead completely, somewhat?
Mandatory. Got to.
God, I did this in a video, right? And I was giving this lady a lesson on like strength, right? So she's in the gym. She's strong. She's like one of the strongest ladies in the gym, right? She's strong. She's strong as a right? We talking. I'm like, let me give you a lesson on masculinity and femininity, right? And a man being a protector and the reason, right? So I put 150. You like you work out a little bit.
Oh, I'm in there.
I put a 150-pound dumbbell on the floor. I said, yo, lift it. She going through war. I go like this. Our positions is already installed. Our power is already installed. Okay? So I don't have to advocate for that. I don't have to solicit that. It is what it is. I'm never gonna get a period. Never.
Period. Boom.
Right? So the question is to identify the benefits of being in your natural position.
Yes.
And not letting the incentive be created by someone who doesn't give a about you. Because now the feminist movement has destroyed the black family structure.
I agree with
But the black man never had enough power in America or damn near on this planet to ever enslave you or to ever oppress you. That was the white man. So now you know the image of the white lady with a
With the yes we can one, yeah.
that was for the white dudes. Black man never did that. So you're fighting a war that you've never even been in danger of getting hit by a bullet of. Right? So I think the question is, what is the benefits of femininity? What is the benefits of masculinity? What is the benefits of a black woman having wisdom and sharing that wisdom with a black man? What is the benefits of the black man being a provider, being a maintainer? What is the benefits? Where's the point of reference? This is why I got a book coming out. The book is called Superhuman: The Science of Self. I'm teaching us how do we do this? I'm doing it now and getting the benefits. Well, okay. Sometimes I feel alone. I'm 2 days ago, I'm about to have a nervous breakdown. I'm bugging out, right? And I'm like, I had to remind myself. Okay, wait, go, hey man, it's that time again. Yeah, I gotta send you a text message.
Yeah.
Right? So what's the benefits of being a man? What's the benefits of masculinity? What's the benefits of being a woman? What's the benefits of femininity? And how does that work and coexist together cohesively? And what's the benefits of that cohesiveness?
Perfect. Yeah. You got that right?
I happen to agree.
Do you agree with that too?
I absolutely do.
What's going on here, Lonzo? What's going on, man? What's going on, man?
A lot of women crave
HL.
submission.
What you got to say, Lou?
You gotta say Louis to cut like peroxide. What's going on,
This is
man?
why he's the voice of reason. This is why he's the voice of reason.
Let Lou rip. Let Lou
Yeah,
rip.
that's what I do for
No, like Smart said, let him cook.
Louis.
Yeah. We'll throw you that pot.
I'm doing a lot of learning here. I'm listening, and it makes absolute sense. Like that breakdown of marriages and the dependency women had, and then how it became a structure, and now it becomes the norm, and then it just is what it is at this point. And how you deal with that, it depends on what type of man you are, the type of woman you find, I guess.
Yeah, which I want to talk about how I know Ryan had a question, and she was about the I don't know if that was your personal experience or was it a was it a because sometimes we ask these indirect questions, right? I do it all the time. You know what I mean? So I was curious, were you asking for yourself or somebody else?
Myself, I was asking you if it was something wrong in what I was asking you, in your opinion, is there something wrong with my layout?
Independence.
Yeah, my independence, if you will, but I've not always been independent. I don't pretend that.
No, I was talking about the question.
I'm a retired city girl.
I'm saying, I'm saying, I was talking about
Hall of Fame.
in terms of this is why it's important for us to understand that power can be addictive, and the perception of power can create delusions of grandeur with that addiction. You want to hide something from a black man? It used to be give him a book.
Give him a book, put in the book.
You want to hide something from a black woman? Give her $1.
That's a new one. That's a little spin on that thing.
Yeah,
Right
give her $1.
yeah, that's true though.
Give her $1.
They always correlating everything to some money. Women do.
Yeah.
They went crazy on me.
Came for the white
yesterday.
man. No, we ain't blaming the sisters. Came for the white man.
That what the white man gave him the
hell
money.
Yeah, watch that white man,
God
slick
damn it.
motherfucker. Yeah, go
Yeah,
ahead.
he's smooth, ain't he?
That's
Smooth
it.
Boy,
Yeah,
cold.
yeah.
We
Call
cold.
us, calling, goddamn it. What's going on with the callers, man?
But for
Let's get a
real
call
though,
on this man. I don't know. Yeah.
Right.
go to that last thing.
Well, I guess we should get to the listener. What they talk about, Rob?
All right, now what he's saying about men and women initially having the positions already set in place is true. Men have natural order within relationships, and women have natural order. And the main issue that we're seeing now today is that independence from the women's side is very attractive, and it's becoming very attractive to the black woman. When it was initially set for white women, feminism was created for white women to gain independence over the man in the late 50s. Black women never really needed the independence because black men were never in a position of power to dominate over them compared to the white man dominating over the white woman. And why that's important is feminism and independence to women can be initially very attractive. And he made the point of the strong white woman being independent and strong just like a man, and her picking up the 150-pound dumbbell. And while she could pick up the 150-pound dumbbell, the man could pick it up a lot easier and didn't need to strain himself the same way a woman can. Now, if you bring that all into context, all that means is, yes, a woman can be independent, but it's not really necessary if she finds the right guy to follow under and be able to be submissive enough under his leadership. Now, one thing he didn't mention was that being that woman and finding that guy does require some work. It does require some effort being put in and work into yourself, become attractive to that man, and to be able to listen to that man. Without the ability to become submissive and follow a leader, you're essentially just going to be competing against this guy who you're supposed to be working with or under, right? And you have to understand that fact. There's certain static roles that are in place for men and women. Trying to drive home is that there's certain static roles men and women both play in relationships. A leader is a quality that your man should initially play in his relationship. And you need to be that woman that's able to listen to him and follow under him. Another point he wants to drive home is that the idea that you can replace a man with money. For instance, he brought up Section 8. Section 8 is just one way women have started to replace the man in the household with money. Another way you see this is career-oriented women who put the career over the family, which means they delay finding a husband and they delay having children to boost themselves up in their career because they believe that financial independence for themselves will allow them to attract a higher quality guy. Another way you see this is women having children with the Tyrones, the Pookies, the guys who are just attractive but don't really bring any value in their household. They're okay having children with them because they also have that financial independence on their end as well. They have a good paying job, so they're able to support the kid and don't really need the man. So they end up choosing guys who don't really necessarily want to be in a relationship or have that leadership financial independence role, and they just use them for pleasure and baby making. So those are just 3 ways that women have used financial independence to replace the man within the household. But as you can see, that comes with a lot of detrimental effects. We all know that single mother households lead to more incarcerated young men in prisons. We also see that single father households, their children honestly do better in the world compared to single mothers. So when you take the father out of the household, you end up having a lot of detrimental effects for the children and overall just for the family structure unit. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. This was a quick reaction to this clip. Shout out to Smart. Shout out to On the Contrary podcast. Stay tuned for more episodes. Stay tuned for more reactions. Subscribe to the channel. And I'll catch you on the next one.